The power of victory. The power of victory. So I want to talk about today about, what does victory means for people. I think victory right now at this point, victory means that you're alive and breathing, right? So at this point, I think people are more worried about other people. They're like following, they're just like, they have this tension up the bodies right now. Recently, unfortunately, that Luke Perry passed away, I think, on a massive stroke, and that's sad. But I think what actually it is important into life, I think, is the power of living. I think everybody is worried about, the sales funnels, the Amazon and the Kardashians and this. I mean, I love marketing. We study that. But right now, it is, I wake up in the morning, I try to do some meditation, some yoga, some stretching, some power of prayer. And I don't care about, I think I don't care anymore about, the whole platform of I got to make other people happy. I think we go to a society that, that we're taking in consideration. Oh, you gotta do this, and that we have to feel every single moment in our schedule. I have to be in this, by every minute you have to see, and you have to be, of course. But I think what is the people are not doing anymore, it is the power of meditation. I think the power of sitting in your room for 10-15 minutes, like on the weekends, like do actually nothing. You go walk in the park and breathe. And my grandmother actually lived until she was 103. And the power and what she did, it is, I didn't understood about maybe 20, maybe 30 years later. That lady, there was never stress. There was never an angry face on grandma. And that was the power of meditation. And she used to, every year she used to go to India. And how she got the money for that, she used to have this recipe, and I believe my sister still have it, of this like German chocolate. And she used to do everything by hand. So she will spend like probably since September, October, like drying the almond and in a little very small apartment, I tell you. And with that money, she used to go to India every year to see this Guru Sai Baba. So it was like amazing. So quite a few, 20 years later, what was her secret? Well, her secret, it is the power of, there was no YouTube, there was no Facebook, there was no Instagram. That was the power. She was all with the power of giving, the power of feeling that she was part of something. And I think that's why people are dying. I think that's why people are all stressed and all this depression and people killing themselves and suicide, because boredom. People, you gotta find something to do. You gotta find a mentor. You gotta find something. And the key is detach. You gotta detach of sometimes family. You gotta detach of yourself at some point, and say you gotta look in the mirror and say what's going on. So and that can take people years and years. And I'm 45 years old, and now, like, you know what, I'm going the other way. I don't care about parties. I don't go. People go out and drinking, and they're prioritized different now. At my age, I'm not that old. I'm like taking care of my priority. The priority number one, it is my body. And so I start studying about quite a few years ago, Zen, meditation, the power of a turmeric. I believe you have all these Indian spices. If you mix the turmeric with pepper, that increases your the potency for almost 2,000%. 2,000% just for a friggin' tea. And you can buy the turmeric in a store for $5. They give you like a big container. And teas, all these herbs and the alternative medicine. wow, I mean, alternative medicine could be another business that I'm going to write some some blogs, some podcasts about. But the power of the natural, the power of breathing in, people want to find, that 24/7, 360 days a week, they have to be like business, 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 and it's not the right way. So I just want to talk about a little bit about that. You got to drink a lot of water, by the way. I mean, it's what you have to do. You gotta feel alive, but you gotta be disciplined. You gotta be disciplined in order for you to succeed. And how do you start? Just with one step, man. But you gotta study. I mean, there's a lot of information out there, books about the great if you're a vegetarian, how do I eat meat? Do I eat meat? Do I eat red meat? Do I need a protein? I mean, there's a lot of information, but the power of learning it's a start. So, we want to make sure that everything is in sync with your body, and that can take years. I mean, that can take, years and of endurance, of a lot of things that is going to really not good for your body. So at this point, subscribe to the channel, right? Subscribe to the channel and put your comments. Put your comments, how you feel, and we're going to start doing some some small talks about that, but you got to be you got to be yourself. And we're gonna help. This is the only channel that's gonna help I'm gonna help with your business. What do you do? I mean, if I know you, I mean, I gotta get to know you, right? I think the key it is, the power of victory. Besides your soul, your meditation. It is how do you help other people? Well, recently I got a call of a friend that she was doing a massage, and she wants to expand her business. I mean, we're gonna go through that later on, but hopefully you might find it helpful. Meditate, breathe, and have fun in the process. It's a learning curve. It doesn't happen over time. You might spend 10, 15, 20 years learning, but hey, it's part of life, man.